Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry that I missed y'all last week. I actually got sick. I think I partied too hard for Mardi Gras, and that's also why I sound like this. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys because I know that interview season is still in effect. So I want to share with y'all some tips to make interview day a success. And before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any more videos. Today I am going to be doing the first part of the series that I'm going to call Interview Day. So the first part of this series, I'm going to talk about some tips to make your interview day a success. And then the second part of the series, I'm going to give you some actual interview questions as well as tell you which school I am going to go to. So I know you guys have been asking about it and I want to share that with you. So stay tuned. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to be prepared. You're going to receive an email with all the information that you need for interview day, but if you are like me and you're late to everything in your life, you may want to take some extra steps. So you may want to visit the campus, figure out where parking is, where the admissions office is the day before so that you don't get lost. I actually got lost on all of my interviews, but thankfully someone found me in time, for me to get to my interviews in time. But you do not want to be that person that shows up late. It's not a good look. Also, make sure that you know everything that you put in your AMCAS application, in your personal statement. All of that stuff is fair game. Now, if it's honest, there's no need for you to rehearse, but some of the things that you did may have happened years ago. Like for me, I studied abroad years ago, but every one of my interviews asked about that. So if you did research, if you whatever you did, just refresh your memory, because you do not want to seem lost about things that pertain to you. So just make sure that you brush up on all that information that you put in there. Another thing that you want to do is get a bag. So I bought this briefcase bag. You guys can see it. And I got it from Amazon for about $100. And I'm not a brand person, but this is Boston Tin. I never heard of them, but this is a nice bag. It's high quality. It looks really professional, and it has compartments for you to like put your laptop in. Comes with a strap too. But anyway, just get you a nice looking bag for you to put all of the stuff that you're going to need for interview day. You might need a change of shoes because there is a walking tour, and depending on how large the campus is, like Tulane's campus has multiple buildings, so we were walking all downtown. You do not want to be doing that in heels, so make sure that you pack a change of shoes if you will be wearing heels. Also in your bag, you are going to want to have a Padfolio. I cannot find mine because I'm in between moving, but you're going to want to bring one of those and a pen to your interview. It just helps you look more professional, and in case you need to write anything down, you look good doing so. You can get one super cheap at Walmart or Target for like $10, $15. Don't go all out on that because it's not that big of a deal. Another thing that you want to have are copies of your documents. I never got asked to show any of my documents, but I have some friends that were asked by their interviewers to show either like a resume or personal statement. So I went to Walgreens and I got these little plastic covers, and I think they're like called report covers. There's just this plastic sheet thing, and it comes with a little plastic bar, whatever, so that you can make these little packet things. So in these packets, I had a copy of my resume, personal statement, transcripts from graduate school, undergraduate school, as well as my MCAT scores. So have all that stuff on hand just in case they ask you to show it. The last thing that you want to have in your bag is some breath mints. Okay, you're gonna have lunch with the students, and depending on if your interviews are before or after, you do not want your breath smelling like pasta and Doritos or whatever good food they serve you that day. So make sure that you bring some breath mints or some gum. The number 2 tip that I have for you guys is to be yourself. So you got this far because the school obviously liked something about you. They want to know more about you. So don't feel like you have to be anyone else or you have to put on this front. Just go in there and be yourself. I know for me, I was always going through something outside of my interviews. So like whether it was classes or some of my interviews where I was in between moving my stuff from Mississippi back to Louisiana, so it was just a hassle. But I just told myself, like, I don't have the energy to be anything but myself right now. So, you know, the admissions committee, they're either gonna love me or not. All I can do is be myself. All I can do is be this brown girl from New Orleans, raised in a single parent home, first generation college grad, worked 2 jobs in college, passionate about people, medicine, traveling, and, you know, just learning in general. Like, at the end of the day, that's all I can be, that's all I am. So whoever you are, make sure that you show that as accurately and as genuinely as possible on interview day, because they want to see you. The last tip that I have for you guys is to have fun and relax. The whole process, you know, the whole application process, filling out stuff, sending off documents, and even completing secondaries, all of that stuff is so overwhelming. And to me, interview day is the most fun that you're gonna have throughout the whole process. So I know you're nervous. I was super nervous too, but try not to let that nervousness show and just relax and have fun. The schools, they're really trying to get you to come. So they're trying to highlight all the good things about the school. They give you little gifts, like pins, hats, cozies, wristbands, all that stuff. You also get a tour around the campus. You get to check out the facilities that they have, and you get lunch with medical students. So this is your time, both during the tour and the lunch. This is your time to ask questions to people that know firsthand what it's like. So make sure you have some questions for them, whether it's about the resources that they have for dealing with stress, where do students stay, is there a gym, whatever it is that you want to know, now is the time to ask. So make sure you take advantage of those opportunities. So that's all I have today. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any more of my videos. As I said before, a lot of you guys have been asking me which school I'm going to, so stick around for part 2 of the series, interview day, and I will let you know which school I decided to go to, as well as some real interview questions. So you don't want to miss that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and I will see y'all next time.